Okay, first tell me your name and the year you are in school.
I'm Elena and I'm a junior.
Okay, and how long have you been teaching at Verbello?
I started training in like November of my freshman year, and then we opened up in May of my freshman year. And then I started teaching when I came back for my sophomore year. So I've been with the company since I came to Chapel Hill. And yeah, so I started teaching a year and a half ago, which is kind of crazy.
Okay, and how long would you say you've been like steadily active?
For my whole life, I started playing sports in kindergarten. I can remember playing intramural church basketball. Yeah, I've always been part of organized sports. So, you know.
So do you think that being active and exercise has any effect on mental health?
I definitely think there's a connection, yeah.
Do you have a personal experience with that?
Yeah, so like I said, I was always a part of organized sports, and I was always on sports teams. And even like during the off season, I would play like tennis tournaments or run on my own. So it was always nice to either like have a team or have a community that I was running with. And I never was really not active or like had some type of athletic competition looking forward to like train for until I started my freshman year of college. And I did my best to stay active, and I would go to the gym and stuff, but I think a lot of people experience when they come to college, everything's new and everything's different, and I had a lot harder time adjusting than I was expecting, and I don't think it helped that for the first time I wasn't like steadily active. And then here came Provello, and so I was taking a spin class at the SRC, and I approached the instructor to ask about her outfit, and then one thing led to another, and I went to their next like Provello meeting with them, and here we are today. But it was really nice because even though like things were really like confusing and I was still figuring a lot of stuff out, it was nice to have like Provello, a fitness community, and like something to get out of bed and work out for. So that was nice. That kind of helped shift things in the right direction.
Great.
Yeah.
So you've been here for a year and a half.
Mm-hmm.
Have you noticed like a stark difference between how you feel mentally from that year and a half onward to before then?
Yeah, for sure. And I think that Provello has more to do with that than any other factors in my life, which is really nice, and I feel really lucky. But it is kind of crazy to see, like, look back on the way it has affected me and how I was just like really confused, and I was struggling with like anxiety and depression, and it still is obviously something that like I deal with. But looking at now the things I've learned from being an instructor here and like learning how to balance so many things, and now it's kind of crazy because like I really needed Provello to like feed my soul, and now that I feel like I'm kind of at like a stable place now, it just makes my heart so happy when other people take my class and come up to me and let me know that like they're going through something and like Provello's been there for them. So it's nice to kind of shift positions and be able to like, now that my soul's fed, be able to like give that to other people, which is nice.
So you say you've been active for most of your life, if not all. But how is Provello different from what you've been doing?
Yeah, so Provello is indoor cycling. We have 45-minute classes. There's 29 people in there, so it's really good energy. It gets really sweaty. We get some heavy beats. It's a bit of a dance party, and it's a full body workout, so it's like good cardio, but also we do some heavy tracks, so build some muscle, and we do some arms, so it's really great. I'm quite a fan.
So what does like a typical class look like from prep to end time? Like what
for me, I start with gathering music, and I kind of do that just like along. If I hear a song I like walking to class, I'll just like put a little star on it. So download that, and then there's a specific format our classes like go in a specific, climb the hill, speed it up type of situation. So then I organize my music how I want it, and then I start with choreo, make the choreo for all the songs, and then I'll listen to my playlist 2 more times before I teach the class. So then I'll get here about 30 minutes early, get my bike set up, get my music situated, and then come and hang out with clients in the lobby before they head in the room.
So do you look forward to the prep work? Like, is that something that kind of calms you down? And
yeah, for sure.
Get into?
Yeah, it's one of those things that like I add to my to-do list, and whenever I don't want to do anything else, like that's something I'm like, oh good, like that's on my to-do list, I'll do that. So it's nice because it's productive and it needs to get done, but I also really like it because like it's just listening to music and kind of like,
Right.
Yeah.
So when do you feel the most relief? when you're prepping, when you're cycling, when you're teaching?
I honestly feel the most relief like right when I walk in the door. I say this a lot at the beginning of my classes, but like it really is, it's so dark, there's no mirrors, there's only 3 candles, no lights. It really is like everything else that's happening outside of the room kind of just is put on hold. And obviously that's because like I'm like focused and immersed on what I'm teaching. But like right when I walk in the door, I immediately kind of feel like the most like myself that I do throughout the whole day, which is nice.